Alright, y'all. Today we're going to be doing our egg drop pre-work. So we're going to need to get this done so we can complete our egg drop tomorrow. First off, I want to shout out the 100 percenters from Friday in Yukon. This was Renika, Tracy, Anijah, Terrell, Luis, Justin, Corey, Hakeem, Terrian, Victoria, Olavria, Dennis, and Jordanay. In Alcorn, this was David, Paris, Sarah, Elena, Robert, Jeremiah, Keith, Antoine, Isaiah, and Tanel. And in Richmond, this was Amy, Niall, Dayton, Dejan, Jalen, Kanijah, Nasir, Michelle, Ryan, Kenesha, Brianna, Amaya, David, Jai, and Kayla, and Nathaniel. So shout out to all of you guys for doing an excellent job on Friday. Also want to shout out our science star from last week. I know we didn't have time to do this on Friday. In Alcorn, this was Jeremiah Dyson. Really been doing an excellent job, crushing his work, and shown some real growth this year. Yukon, Kentrell Millette was doing great and has really turned his attitude around in class and become the leader that I know he is. And in Richmond is Mia Johnson. Week in and week out, she just works so hard. I'm very proud of her. Newton's first law. An object in motion will stay in motion, and an object at rest will stay at rest unless an unbalanced force acts on it. What this means is that when we drop our egg carrier, it's going to continue to fall unless another force, which is the normal force from the ground, acts on it. It's going to continue to move until it hits the ground. It's going to stay in motion. Newton's second law. The amount of force on an object affects its acceleration. This means that we want to decrease the force of gravity so we can decrease the downward acceleration. If gravity is pulling downward more on my egg carrier, it's going to go faster. So I want to put a parachute here to decrease that amount of downward force, to slow it down a little bit. And Newton's third law. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. What this means is that the amount of normal force exerted by the ground is the same as the force of gravity pulling the carrier to the ground. So when the egg hits the floor, I know that the force of gravity pulling it down and the normal force pushing it up are going to be the exact same.